So just last Monday, I had a conversation that helped me break through some things. And I wanted to make this video to just express an apology. Over the last year, I have gone through a cycle of just feeling like I had clarity about where I wanted to take things as far as like my content, my business. And then I would kind of come down here, and then I would feel like, and then I would come back down here. And it wasn't until last Monday that I was like, got it. For most of you who have subscribed to my channel, chances are you subscribed because you were interested in topics like creativity, psychology, mindfulness. By the way, if you're new here and you have no clue who I am, my name is Ashton. I live in Austin, Texas. I'm a 29-year-old creative entrepreneur, and Hazel's food just dispensed from the dispenser. It's my cat. She's sleeping right now and she looks so cute. But anyways, yeah, I've been making content for the last 5 years here on YouTube. And last year, I experienced some exponential growth that, compared to the 4 years prior to that, was a big difference. A lot of the people who came into my channel subscribed because of content that I was making about basically like the mindset as a creator, the lifestyle as a creator. The reason why I was overcomplicating things stems all the way to 10 years ago. Actually, a couple Fridays ago marked my dad's 10-year death anniversary, which in other words was marked 10 years since the day that he passed away. Whenever my dad passed away, it was a moment where I finally woke up. I was 20 years old, such a baby, and took a lot of things for granted and took myself for granted. I didn't really do much with my life. I was very much a number. I love how I just acted like I was shooting up. But I would numb myself often with video games, with weed, and I just didn't feel that excited about life. When he died, it woke me the fuck up and made me realize, okay, we're not going to be here forever. And the people in my life that I love, maybe I should let them know how much I love them. And it put me down this journey of learning how to accept grief, understanding what life really is, understanding that life is precious and that, there is an impact to be made. There's so much I could talk about here. Over 10 years of losing a parent, it can get heavy, and there's a lot of things that, you learn. But the point I'm getting at here is there was that. And then after September 2023, I was going through another really tough moment in my life, which was heartbreak. I was in a 4.5-year relationship, and that ended abruptly, sort of abruptly, but regardless, it was a dark time for me. Through these moments in my life, I learned so much about myself, mostly through that last one with the heartbreak that really, really taught me a lot about myself, specifically. Adversity will reveal a man to himself. I was definitely revealed to myself, and that was a moment where I had to start really looking inward and work on what needed work. We'll put it simply. Before the heartbreak, I don't feel like I was truly a man. Through the journey of going through the heartbreak, I feel like I finally revealed myself to myself. When I think about that, and when I think about the loss of my father, for some reason, I was not resonating with the idea of creating content about creating content. It just didn't feel like it was matching the sense of purpose or the legacy that my dad left, or all the beautiful lessons that I learned from going through the hardship of heartbreak. And it always felt counterintuitive for me to make another video about content when I know that most of you are here for that reason. Hopefully you can see where we're going with all this. I wanted to create content that was about overcoming adversity, becoming the best man that you can possibly be, fulfilling your potential, seeking out your purpose and fulfilling that, and finding meaning in life. Like, I still feel very, very strongly about those things. But because of all that pressure and the overthinking that came with, trying to make my dad proud or trying to make this world a better place, and through my dad's legacy, was prohibiting me from just talking about the thing that I feel like I am most equipped to talk about. I have been in this industry for 10 years now. Actually, it's like, oddly enough, like right around the time that my dad passed away, that I started taking things more seriously. Hence the whole story I just told you. I started photography back then, got into filmmaking, started working with brands, started shooting weddings. I've been shooting content for a long time. It wasn't until 2020, when COVID happened, that I started shooting content for myself specifically. But I am most equipped to talk about this, what we're doing right now. Doesn't mean I can't talk about those other things, which I still will talk about those things. One thing for me personally is music has always played such a pivotal role in my life, in my self-growth, in my appreciation for life. I just love music. I love music so much that I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about how much I love music. I know for a fact that if I'm on my deathbed and I look back on my life and I realize that I didn't pursue music, it's very hard to imagine how I would feel in that moment, because I don't think it would be a good feeling. And for that to be like the last feeling that I have before I pass is just very, very scary and dark. Knowing that, it inspires me to take the pressure off of everything else. If music is the main thing that I really, really want out of my life and my career and my existence, then maybe I can just talk about content to help more people, because it's not about me, right? For the longest time, I was making this coaching business, this content strategy. It had to be perfect, that it was stopping me from creating. If I feel like this chapter in my life, I'm most equipped to help people create content or express themselves, step out of their own way so that they can do those things, then I can do that. And it's not eating at my sense of purpose. Purpose is like an onion. Through each chapter of your life, you peel back another layer of the onion. And the goal is to get to the core of the onion by the end of your life. Not in your 20s, not when you're 29, not when you're 30. The end of your life. Obviously, we don't know when the end of our lives are, but the point is to not have it all figured out right now. I was trying to make this whole content strategy and this business the most meaningful, manly, masculine change of like going through adversity and overcoming hardship and all of that right now. When I think that is definitely still my purpose, it's more of a deeper purpose a little bit later in life. Right now, I feel most equipped to talk about content. And last year I posted this video that went viral in my world for sure. And I know that a lot of you are here because of that video. And since then, I haven't really talked about content much. So that's why I'm making this video. I do apologize. And I want to open the door for you guys to ask what you would like to see from me. I don't want to do this alone. This isn't about me. This is about you. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you are a creator or an aspiring creator. And I want to help you take things to the next level. I know that there's a lot of upside and benefit to being a creator, especially in this day and age. There's so many things that you can do. You can start a YouTube channel. You can monetize that channel. You can build a business off that channel. You can build a clothing brand. You can do affiliate marketing. You can do UGC. You can do partnerships. The list goes on and on. You can stream. You can post DJ mixes. You can share your art. You can express yourself in a way that you've never been able to express yourself. Like, that is something that has always been so meaningful to me, because I grew up a very lonely child, didn't know how to express myself. And so when I started this YouTube channel, it gave me a vehicle for doing that. And the value that that has added to my life is so beautiful that I feel like that in and of itself is the biggest benefit of just making content, taking an idea and bringing it to life. It's also just the most beautiful self-discovery journey that, man, if more people just created the ideas that they have in their mind, or just press record and started talking to the camera when they didn't feel ready to do so, holy shit, the amount of things that I have learned about myself by just doing that. If you have requests, questions, leave them in the comments. Or if you don't want to publicly announce these things, go hit me up on Instagram at Ashton T. Joe. First of all, I'm always looking to have conversations with you, so feel free to just say what's up, or let me know what you would like to hear from me. I really want this to be like a collective thing that we're both creating together. That's kind of the vibe I want to have for this channel. So yeah, just want to end this off with saying thank you. Thank you for sticking along this journey. Thank you for just being here with me as I figure myself out, figure out the level of impact that I want to have on the world. It truly means everything to me that you support. Even the fact that you're watching this video means a lot. So thank you. I love you so much. Know that you have so much potential inside of you that's just waiting to be tapped into. And if you can just tap into it, man, the things you can create. So let's do it together, yeah? Thank you for listening to my story, and I'll see you in the next video, which won't be as long. I'm excited for that. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.